What up? Oh. Sorry about that. So I wanted to make this video because I wanted to remember these times. I'm thinking that I'm going through some stuff that could be helpful to myself in the future and possibly others. So I figured I'd shoot a video to see if it ends up being something helpful. So last year we did around $2 million in revenue, and we planned on growing this year, right? So we pumped money into grow the company. Well, we made some crucial mistakes that caused the sales not to that made the sales not materialize. Essentially, the sales team fell apart. Sales fell apart. We had so much money in expenses. We're on track to do like 1.2 this year, maybe 1.1 this year, and my expenses were more than last year. Up until recently, I had to cut everybody. So it got to the point to where I no longer could afford payroll. I had to cut my whole team, every single person on the team. And now we're in a spot where it's like we're severely in debt. We are working our asses off only to get out of debt, not to make money, because there's no way we can't make money because we're so far in debt. And I was just thinking about it. I mean, it's really hard to be in a position like this. And I think the hardest thing when you get to a point, and I don't mean just a point like this, but like when you feel like you've failed, the hardest thing is that you lose the motivation. It's like a daily reprieve trying to get my motivation back. Because when I feel like I'm doing things right and I feel like I'm succeeding, I'm motivated. I feel confident. You know, I'm willing to share ideas. I get excited about things. But when I feel like I've failed, I start to feel like a failure. I start to feel like I can't succeed. I feel like there's something fundamentally wrong with me. And so that right now is like the hardest thing to deal with. It's not talking to the creditors. It's not being in debt. It's not the having no money. I think the hardest thing is waking up every day and trying to force motivation, because there is none. And it's tough. Like, this is what I do. This is what I do for a living. This is all my whole life. 8 years of running a business has come to this point, and it's not easy to be in this position. So I hope that this can motivate others. I hope this motivates myself in the future. I learned a lot from getting to this point, and I don't want to give up, but it's tough every single day. I mean, it really is. So I think whatever you can do to keep motivation pouring in, I think that is the name of the game right now, Tony. So